Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I am on top of the world.
Yeah? And who are you?
Oh, you know what? That's such an important part. I'm Jen.
I'm Neal.
This is Neal. We're in a relationship.
This is me.
No, you cannot sing copyrighted material 5 seconds into the podcast.
Some people might not know it's copyrighted.
That's crazy. Disney is going to come looking for us. Hey, we talk about reality TV mostly. Sometimes we try to talk about other things, but then we always come back to reality TV.
Always.
It is a Friday night. We had McDonald's for supper.
Yeah.
We are...
Canadian McDonald's is far superior to United States McDonald's, but not as good as England McDonald's.
Damn, that's hierarchy.
Hierarchy indeed.
We love food, guys. We love food. We're in a rural community. Rural. So, we don't have access to everything. I want a salad from Olive Garden so bad.
Their salads are amazing. Their soups are amazing, and their breadsticks are amazingest.
We don't even get a meal. We're those cheap mother effers who go to Olive Garden and only get unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks. But you know what? We're going to tip well.
Yes,
and we're going to be a pleasure to serve.
I down 4 bowls of soup.
But why is their minestrone so good? Listen.
The potato soup is the best. The potato and sausage soup. Ugh.
That's the one you get. I always start with the gnocchi.
Yes.
And then it's always too rich and creamy for me. So I'm like, oh, I need something that's just vegetable based. And I get the minestrone. And it is such a breath of soup fresh air. And this is coming from someone who does not like soup. Hey guys, this podcast is not about food, but if you wanted it to be, it could be. We just like to talk.
Well, we're going to the US next month, and we're going on vacation in the US, but around that time, we're going to be eating all of the food that we want to eat from places in the US.
I see your mozzarella sticks, Chili's.
Oh yeah, there's a Chili's. We're going to be buying Chili's. We're going to get Chili's. Cheesecake Factory, Olive Garden.
What is this, Austin Powers? You name drop Chili's 3 times in a row.
And it appears. Chili's baby back ribs.
You sing that 3 times and a Chili's genie appears.
Outback Steakhouse.
You don't even like onion rings.
They have good, okay-ish steak.
How am I supposed to eat a bloomin' onion by myself?
You take half home and give it to my dad.
Oh my
you
God.
Fried onion fiends.
Well, then he needs to come with us.
That's true.
To Outback Steakhouse.
Outback Steakhouse.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to go to a Bears preseason game, the debut of Ben Johnson.
That's exciting.
It's exciting. Against the Dolphins, Tua Tagovailoa.
Wait, hey, that's so exciting. Do you have tickets?
I think my dad bought them last week.
Really?
I think so, yeah. He said he was going to, so I just assumed he did.
Go sports.
Go sports.
We like sports and we don't care who knows.
Caleb Williams in the first team offense will probably play 1 series, but then we'll get to see Tyson Bagent and the second stringers.
Is it a game?
It's a full game. It's just the first team probably won't play very long because it's the first game. I think they will play because it's a new coach. But
Neal just constantly has tufts of fur in his luscious locks.
Luscious indeed.
I told him he has such a sensitive scalp. If I touch a knot in his hair, is that what you guys call it, a knot?
Yes.
Sometimes, okay, guys, I'm Canadian. Neal is American. He's like, why do you need to tell them that? It's relevant because we have different dialects. So if we sound weird compared to each other,
But I'm also from Chicago, so like I might sound different to other Americans because
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I hear an accent in you, in your A's.
yeah, Chicago, from Minnesota. No, I'm from North Dakota.
Like, I don't think I sound like a Canadian in that way, but that's because where I'm from.
You have a very tame accent for where you're from in Canada.
Thank you. It's very, well, if I say what it's like, everyone will know where I live.
Right. Well, I like
everyone in Canada.
One time I was going to the shop to get the car fixed, and the owner of the shop was helping, and I couldn't understand anything this man. He was speaking English, and I couldn't understand anything he was saying. So, you being from the same place and barely having an accent is crazy.
Yeah, it's also a big place.
Yes.
Canada, like, in general, it's big.
You're also not French, so you're not from Quebec.
I remember, so me and Neal... Neal hates when I talk about our personal lives. I think you guys would love to hear about it because I'm that nosy bitch. I want to know about it, so I think you want to hear about it. We played Xbox together from different countries before we ever met in person. Like, for years and years.
Yes.
Is that weird?
I don't think so.
It fascinates some people, you know, when you tell people.
Yeah.
Did it fascinate your family when you first told them? Like, when you said, hey, I'm going to fly to Canada to meet this girl named Jen?
Well, I flew to New York to meet you, not Canada.
Okay,
so I mean, it was.
Oh.
But it's also a different age in which, like, that's how people meet now. So I think my parents are hip enough to sort of understand the times. They weren't like, you did what now and the what and the where now?
No, exactly. To be clear, we're adults. But we're both, like, suburban kids, is the best way.
Yeah.
Even though I don't live in a suburb. No, this is not a suburb. We do not live in a suburb, nor did I grow up in a suburb.
It's very suburban-like.
Yes. It's difficult to describe. I think it's your average small town.
You got hospital, you have fast food places, you have Walmart.
Yeah, like, I hope, oh my gosh, good perspective giving.
Yes.
I don't know when people...
Movie theater.
When we talk about how rural we are...
This is not as rural as it could be.
Yeah, I wonder if people are picturing, like, igloos.
Well,
That's not how ignorant people are to Canada, is it? Maybe. It's hard to get to know every country. There's a lot of countries in the world.
Canada's dope, everybody.
Thank you. And you know what?
I'd love to go to Yellowknife someday and see the Aurora Borealis.
And you know what? America is beautiful.
Yes.
I just wish I wasn't afraid of airplanes, guys. I think I need to go on The Amazing Race to kick the fear. Or is that the absolute worst thing someone who hates flying should do? Is The Amazing Race not built for me because I hate airplanes? Oh, no.
But they get their own planes, so, like, you're not... Oh, that's true.
They've really brought back...
That's true.
Arranging your own flights. Now, are there producers behind the scenes making sure that you're not going to be delayed by 6 days? I mean, it kind of ruins the show if you're like, okay, guys, see you tomorrow. Stuff like that must happen sometimes where they have to pause it and wait for others to catch up. Hey, guys, we talk about reality TV. If you're still here with us, did we already introduce ourselves? Yes. I take an edible. Neal doesn't. He has to try and keep me under control. How you doing so far, bud?
Well, you got to think for the Amazing Race. You have a team that's on the ground with the contestants, and you have a team already in place in the next location that's probably coordinating everything. So if they know the flights are going to get messed up, they're already working behind the scenes on a solution. So
we're talking about this, guys, because The Amazing Race Canada just started. I think you and I should go back in time and watch the original seasons of The Amazing Race Canada.
Are they all in just Canada?
The first season was.
The
they
last
didn't
time,
leave Canada.
The last season was.
Because of once they didn't really ever recover from COVID.
Right.
After I think the first season did well, their budget got a little bit bigger, is what I would suspect. I mean, I don't work there. I would love to work in television. CBS, hire me, please. This is my application.
Paramount. Paramount's the top of the. They're the ones that own CBS. So Paramount, hire us.
No, I'm happy with CBS.
Okay, CBS.
Don't be greedy. They have hiring power.
Jeff Probst.
You want to rise to the top.
Jeff Probst.
Dang. I saw an interview the other day to talk about Survivor, because whatever this podcast is about, it's about reality TV. So this is just going to be like our thoughts so far. But then we're going to sprinkle in Love Island. We're here with you. We just don't want to dedicate this whole, like, say if we talk for 40 minutes, I don't want to dedicate the whole thing to Love Island. I don't think that's what you're here for. I think you're here for my shining personality. So, like, that was me blowing my personality at the phone. That was the most obnoxious thing I've ever done. And I had a really good point to make to help over-explain your point. That's how we know I'm too far gone with the edible, is when I feel like we have to continue explaining. Survivor. I saw an interview with Jeff Probst talking about how on the first, I think it was talking about Survivor Africa. And obviously they don't do that anymore. Like I mean, come on, Survivor Africa.
That I miss. I wish we could have voted to have them go somewhere other than Fiji for season 50.
But he ended the conversation, and this seemed like an interview from years and years ago. So this was the point of view years and years ago, was you were in a tent. No matter if you were a production assistant, I'm paraphrasing, whether you were a production assistant or you were Mark Burnett. You were like in the jungle or wherever, well, Africa, in the wilderness, in a tent. And he ends the conversation by saying, you could never do that now.
Well, not when you have a 5-star Ponderosa hotel in Fiji that you go to every season.
Those are reasonable. If you did not provide reasonable accommodations like that in this day and age, I think you would get sued by your contestants.
Or no one would do it.
Well, you'd always find people who would do it, though. And do contestants ever successfully sue their parent companies?
I mean, if you...
Yes.
Well,
Are we going to get into it?
It wasn't a yes to... I mean, yes, people sue, but it's more, do contestants ever win? You're this little person against Paramount who's got endless amounts of money and lawyers. But
I think they pay you off.
Well,
I think you both win because you settle.
Yes, you get, here's $50,000 to shut up and sign an NDA and go away.
Is that terrible?
To buy... I mean, I don't think contestants are realistically going in saying, I'm going to beat Paramount or Fox or Discovery in court and win $100 million. Like, it would have to, something would have to happen so horribly, like a stunt double getting, half their body chopped off by a loose wire that wasn't securely, like, then of course you'd win $40 million. But
it would still be a settlement. Like, it wouldn't even be a win. You would have come to that probably outside the courtroom as well.
I mean, obviously they want to settle because they don't want to go through Discovery to show how horrible of a company they are.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, the $40 million. So that's why you need to cash out your stocks, because you need that $40 million in cash. Do you think... We're not going to get into it.
What?
I don't know. Sometimes I like asking you legal questions. Didn't some really important person just take out money from somewhere?
Well,
do we want to talk about pop culture?
Jeff Bezos, that's what we were talking about.
I feel like it's normal and he just does it all the time. He
sold 25 million shares for $665 million. And then next day, I didn't tell you this, he sold another batch of shares for $180 million more. So that's what, $840 million.
What's he doing? Paying people off? Is that an evil thought? I think it's just like paying for his wedding.
His wedding was $50 million. I mean, maybe.
I think maybe $50 million is an underestimate.
But why do you need $840 million in cash?
Listen, I'm Kim Kardashian.
Unless you know the stock is going to go down.
I go to Jeff Bezos' wedding. Does she have to pay for everything?
Oh, I doubt it.
Right? He's covering everything.
Right.
So he needs $100 million right now.
Does he need $840 million?
That's a lot of money. Maybe he bought a new house.
Or maybe
he paid cash.
He's buying a new company or something. I don't know.
Maybe he bought a car. Maybe he bought the most expensive car in the world.
Maybe
we don't know. We don't understand Jeff Bezos' language.
Maybe he's just reinvesting in other...
Exactly. But then, don't you take that as a sign to jump?
Well, billionaires don't cash out. They just... I told Jen this. If you need money, you take out a loan with the bank and use the stock as collateral so you don't have to pay taxes on your...
That doesn't sound legal to me.
Well, when has anything been fair? Billionaires can do what they want.
I'm not saying unfair. I'm saying illegal. Not just unfair.
Because, okay, say I put $1 million in a GameStop and when it was at $8, and then it went up to its peak when it was $450, and I made $50 million. The second I withdraw that money, I have to pay tax on all those gains.
So they never take it out.
So they never take it out, so they never have to pay that tax.
You're moving it forever.
Yes.
So why would he ever want to take it out?
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
You just keep getting loans every year from banks, and they're never going to make you
maybe it's, to buy a house? You're Jeff Bezos and you take out a loan? I guess I just don't understand rich people.
I mean, if you're buying a $75 million house, yes, you're probably going to cash out stock to do it and just live with having to pay the $40 million in taxes that you're going to have to pay. But like, I
think that's what some billionaires would do. I think if my dad was a billionaire, that's what he'd do. He plays by the rules, man.
Yeah.
There are people out there who play by the rules.
And if you go to the lottery and you win $5 million, you put it into...
It's not taxed in Canada.
Well, even better. You put that into bonds. You make your 3% a year.
You never have to work again.
You never work again because you just live off of that 3%.
I would like to win that.
Yeah.
Could you guys let us know? Wait, is that insider trading? I don't want... The whole point of this whole podcast, guys, is me not wanting to break any rules.
Yes. Well...
But can you let us know what the next up-and-coming stock is, or is that insider trading? I'm just asking for general advice.
I just saw a thing yesterday. It was, when was it? 2015? 2016? Nvidia was like $5 a stock, and now it's a $4 trillion company. And the stock, like my parents have stock in Nvidia, but they got it like a year or two ago, so it didn't go up that much. But
you'd still have gains.
Yes, like tech company, you got to find the right tech company
at the right time.
Tesla, Apple.
I don't know if I'm good at the right time. I definitely am good at picking the right companies.
Well, people do pharmaceutical companies. You study their studies with the FDA and submitting for approval, and then you figure out your timing and you buy when it's about to be approved, like with the COVID vaccines. Well, that was insider trading because of Congress.
Hello, my name is Jen, and on Friday nights I take an edible. And you telling me about government, like, tomfoolery right now is too much for me. Let's go back to Love Island, please. Why do I need to keep you on track?
I mean, I didn't know if we were going to talk about Love Island. Nothing's really happening.
Well, that's why we're not dedicating a whole episode to it.
They've pushed everything back, even though it ends on Sunday.
And this is the difference between me and Neal. I love that we have another filler episode. If you feel like you want to have us on the edge of our seat longer, if you feel like you got more to show us, welcome. Welcome. I want to see more of them. Because right now I don't feel like voting for any of them.
Yeah.
Make me feel like voting for somebody. Who would you vote for if you had to vote right now? So we're talking about Love Island USA. We are also watching the original Love Island, which is the UK version.
Right.
But it's not the UK version. You don't have to say that. You just have to say Love Island because it's the original.
Love Island USA. If I'm picking Amaya, Papaya, and Brian. I don't care. She
is so good. Again, this episode. She sits down, hears Huda out, but then still communicates Chris's point of view as she sees it back to Huda.
Yes.
She still says, I hear you, Huda, but I also understand how Chris is feeling.
Yes.
He doesn't want to feel like he's an embarrassment. Amaya compared it to herself. She put herself in Chris's shoes. She's an empath. She said,
okay.
If a man...
Oh, okay. I can't forget this.
Let me finish. If a man is kissing me in bed and kissing me in the bedroom under the covers, but won't kiss me in front of anyone else, I don't like that feeling. I don't like that secretive feeling. So she understands Chris's point of view. Okay, what's your point?
My point was just Sierra wearing an empathy shirt, doing her apology, just killed me.
Whose advice was that? Why did no PR person get to her in time? No, Paramount, seriously, you have an obligation. Wait, this is Peacock.
Yes, this is Peacock.
Peacock!
NBC.
Get her immediate... But I haven't watched it, to be fair, so I can't comment on it. I will broadly comment on the comments about it regarding Sierra's apology video. People said that it sounded very memorized.
Of course.
Which, you know what? Hats off to her if she practiced it. That's good. You should care enough to practice it. It should matter enough that you want to make your point clearly.
Right, yes.
Do you think any eyeballs saw it before she put it out?
Oh, probably. My thing is...
And you let her wear an empath shirt?
I can't.
You're her manager. Are you letting her do that? She probably already has a management company.
Yes.
She's already been sponsored by stuff before she went on the show. Same with Huda. Huda has partnerships with Gymshark. She's doing just fine. She's probably got a few $100,000.
Are we going to go into the apology?
Go talk about whatever you want, baby.
I just want to say I hope that people aren't falling for I didn't know it was hurt or was derogatory. I'm like, no, you can't fall for that. The way you used it, Sierra, in the sentence was meant to be derogatory. So don't say you didn't know it was derogatory. No, you knew what it meant.
I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Okay.
I can see her meaning that the first time she used it, she didn't understand that it was against another culture. Like, you can know...
No.
You are so done with me already. Listen, you can know what a word means, but not know what a word means. I experienced it in my classroom this year. There are kids repeating words.
How old are they?
They're 8.
Okay, she's three
I
times
think
as
their
old.
maturity is really stunted, Neal. I think that has to do with it. I think culture has to do with it. You grow up saying certain words, and maybe if you're really sheltered, you don't know, like, you know what they mean. Oh, we always use it. Okay. I have a perfect example. You cannot know something is racist. Like, if...
So she didn't know it was racist, but she knew it was just a derogatory word. A word for, like, bad.
Or a word for, like, when your eyes are close together, like when your eyes are squinting. So she used it 2 times, both in examples where she's smiling or she's looking at the sun, and so her eyes are, like, crinkled. You know, the way your eyes, like, crinkle up when you smile? Everyone's does. She called that the racial slur.
Right.
Yes.
But
so
the context around it
is I want to get Botox to fix it. And I'm still going to post this picture even though I look a little... Yeah,
Yes.
Definitely negative. Definitely negative.
So that's your go-to word for something negative.
Right. But
you didn't know it's...
I got to use my example, though. Not where I'm from, but some people that I know... When you have, like, knots in your hair, like we were talking about earlier, knots in your hair, they call it clits in your hair.
Okay.
So if that was the only this is really reaching now. But if that was the only...
This is Mr. Fantastic reaching over here.
If that was the only definition of that word I knew, though, I would use it not knowing... that I shouldn't use it, probably.
Okay.
I'm going back to my 8-year-olds. They have said really terrible things this year. And it's because they have access to social media.
Yes, I think...
They repeat things they don't understand.
Okay, well,
I don't think it's that. She's not pleading... Well, she is pleading ignorance, isn't she?
Yes.
Oh, dang it. Oh, it's hard. It's hard to empathize with someone pleading ignorance.
I think she just never got held accountable for saying it, so she didn't think she would ever get held accountable for saying it.
Well, if it's true that... And who did this come from? I don't remember. This is like third-hand knowledge. This is like some random post on Facebook saying someone else said this about someone else. That Sierra was like crying and trying to apologize and like begging to be kept on the show.
Right.
Do you think that's fair? Or do you think that's entitled? Do you think that's like I can't accept that actions have consequences? Because if it is, then I do think it has to do with emotional intelligence.
I don't think it's... I think she just wanted to stay on the show. I don't... Like, was she actually sorry? Probably not. Like,
so selfish.
I think it was just she's been on the show and she wanted to stay surrounded by all the people.
Young. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the major driving factor. She wanted to stay. But she could also be sorry.
Yes. Well, we'll see if they have her...
I'm a Canadian. I like to think she's sorry.
If they have her on the reunion.
If they don't have her on the reunion...
If they have her on the reunion, she's obviously going to have to make a public apology.
I think that's the right thing to do.
Yes. Well, now you won't have Ulysses.
No.
She's basically been wiped from...
Yes, but you can do that when you kick them off, like the second episode, when you have 30-something episodes.
Yes.
I've forgotten more than just Ulysses. I at least remember her name. Remember Jaylyn? I still say it wrong!
I saw a picture of JD, and I still don't know who that is.
He's the one who sat Hannah down and was like,
oh, that's right.
You like to be dominant, I could tell. And she's like... And at first she tried to go along with the conversation, but he, like, was aggressive about it. Like, he was antagonistic. And she's like, okay, good chat. Or I don't even know if she said...
Yeah, she didn't want...
She just said, okay, and stands up. She has truly been serving us that gold all summer. So you have to give her some credit. I'm being a Hannah sympathizer.
Again, this show ends Sunday night. So we have tonight, Friday night's episode, and then the finale, and people are still, when's movie night? Because there's the new promo for UK is the next episode is movie night, which was probably last night.
Because knock knock, who's there? Guess what? The UK version is so good, and we're still enough episodes behind that I am like,
we're not even close to Casa yet. So.
Oh, we are not caught up. We are going to have an absolute marathon. Would you guys like to join us?
They're all wife swapping, and it's crazy. Like, no one likes their person.
So mean to each other. There's name calling. There's yelling. There's backstabbing. There's being straight with each other, because that's the thing. People from the UK often are just going to tell it to you as it is. And girls that are accepting it even though they shouldn't. And Neal was horrified to learn that they also do the stupid cell phone text, host your own bonfire elimination.
Like, we've watched 10 episodes now where the host hasn't been involved.
I don't even remember her name because it's been so long since we've seen her.
Right. You'd think you'd capitalize on having... Like, that's why I don't... So if Ariana doesn't appear in this episode, you're going to have her maybe on the last 2 episodes of the show? That's crazy to me. You're not capitalizing on having her as the host.
Are ratings down for episodes that get hosted versus episodes where we just see the Islanders?
That would be interesting to see.
Because remember, I do think there's an awkward element to having this person who's only, like 7 or 8 years older than you at the most.
But I
being in this hot, like, she also gets to be there and have the time of her life.
I think she should be at every elimination.
If someone is leaving, she should be there.
Or
yes, I agree.
every elimination, every recoupling. You don't have you don't have to do the stupid challenges.
I would actually prefer you didn't. If anything, get guest hosts like Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes.
Yes, do more of that.
But, like, don't have her not, like, she came 2 episodes in a row at the end of last week, and then we haven't seen her.
But if we were caught up, we would know that she does come on. This is in the UK version now. And she actually calls out a couple. There's an on and off couple. Basically, where we're watching right now. So now this is spoiler alert for Love Island UK. Just the original Love Island.
Yes.
We're at the point where Harry, oh gosh, I don't know everyone's name, and the blonde girl are no longer together. The girls got to recouple, and Shakira chose him.
Yes.
And the one who Neal thinks looks like a robot, her eyes are just really wide, and she looks around and barely says anything. Her face, yeah, she does look like a Stepford wife.
Not like an alien that's inhabiting a human, or trying very hard to be human.
But then her self-esteem is, like, through the roof.
Yes.
So I'm like, it's not, like, she thinks she's the shit. I mean, she's a beautiful girl, but she just thinks... She thinks everyone... Neal is making fun of the way she interacts with people. He thinks she's just really unnatural.
Yes, but she is like 4 guys pining after her.
Exactly. So there's something cool about her.
The guys on this show are ridiculous. Like, we have Harry, who is between, like,
they're
2
dirtbags.
Yes, 2 girls. There's one dude that's, like, got four girls. He's talking to all of them. And he's just like,
one of the challenges on purpose. So this is just like a giant recap right now. On one of the challenges on purpose, they had to vote for who they thought the statement was about. Like, it was like, this girl has broken up 20 marriages, for example. And they had to guess the girl they thought it was. The guys rigged it so that they just guessed the person they knew their guy buddy, their friend, wanted to kiss.
Right.
And it was people not in who they were not coupled up with.
Yeah.
It's not like, hey, I'm just Henry and I want to make out with blonde girl, I want to make out with Shakira. This was before he and Shakira were coupled up. Because where we're at now, they are coupled up. I think that is short-lived because we know that he and the blonde get back together.
Somehow.
And I think that's where the host is like, I wouldn't be laughing if someone was doing that to me. Basically,
Probably.
she like fully calls him out and calls her out for taking him back with his behavior. Crazy. There's nothing like that on the U.S. this season.
I mean, if you look at the U.S. version as a whole, like overhead, it was a really boring. Like nothing happened.
Well, when Sarah Hyland hosted it, they had one instance where the girl decided to go home with the guy. The guy was being sent home based on votes, based on choices, based on something. And she chose to go with him. And Sarah turned to her and just said, I want to make sure that this is the choice you want to make. Which is what you would ask someone who is voluntarily going home. Like we've heard whispers of, apparently Iris tried to leave with TJ.
Yes.
They would, fine you. That's what we think,
and
right? From
you'd have
production.
to pay your way home because you're basically breaking your contract to be on the show.
Right. They expect you to stay. So, what was my point?
The one girl, Sarah Hyland.
Oh. Dude, steps in and is, asking her that is disrespectful. Calls out Sarah Hyland, calls out the host. And she says, excuse me? And there's this, big, confrontation. And I don't even think he's the one with the girl. I think it's another guy standing up for his bro.
Did, the producers come in between it, or is it just...
Oh, it's not it wasn't physical.
Right.
It wasn't going to get like that.
But, you don't want your host getting into a shouting match with somebody.
No, and she didn't really... Oh, I wish I could find the clip. She didn't really shout, but she does... she's that's disrespectful. Or some other people chime in and are like, hey, dude.
Yeah, that's
right?
crazy.
If you're all sitting around, someone have the balls to be like, bro. Oh, I wish I could show you what I was talking about. But that's the thing.
Yeah. But
you shouldn't be so pro-bro that you let the host get...
Yeah, I mean, when I'm talking about this season, it's other than the Nick and Alandria kiss, there would literally be nothing to show on movie night. Nothing. There's been... Ace and Shelley haven't done anything.
So why is UK still going so much more according to plan?
I think...
Because the contestants conduct themselves differently.
They don't think about winning the show. I have not heard any of them say anything about the competition, the show being a competition. Whereas the U.S. How many times have we heard someone say, I'm going to win the show on the U.S. version? It's crazy.
Which is super crazy because I bet there are... Out of the UK cast just this year, I'm picturing the cast in my head, frickin' Harry, for example. They're probably going to move to LA. Or at least become UK influencers.
Yeah.
So, this kind of does make your influencer career if you want it to. Even in the UK. So why is it that they don't concentrate on that, though?
Also... There have been news reports about Love Island USA producers saying they are, in fact, hiring more people to vet next season's contestants' social media.
I would love to be on your casting board. Please. This is my application to Paramount. Peacock. Gosh. Oh.
Temptation Island Paramount? What is that on?
I will work on casting for any reality show.
Just
Love Island.
But
give me people's profiles and bios. What I'm not great at... No, you know what? There's nothing I'm not great at.
I mean, that's a job that's going to be extinct in 2 years because of AI.
AI is just going to scan.
They're going to scrape the entire person's entire social media and looking for keywords or something.
But you're going to have people doing that.
Yeah, that's true. But...
Or people creating the programs that do it.
Good on them for realizing, hey, we've had 2 contestants kicked off. We should have had, 3 more contestants kicked off, but There's
Weird to say they're hiring people just to do that, though. Shouldn't you have enough people whose responsibility that already is?
But think, if you started your social... If you're an influencer, you probably have, like, tens of thousands of posts a year.
But think of, like, the marketing job that you took. You don't think by now they'd have some sort of AI program that you could...
Maybe they tried using AI this time and it didn't work.
But that would have gotten plunked in your lap as something you would have needed to learn and to implement. They wouldn't have hired new people. That's why I'm wondering, was it phrased that way? We're hiring more people to do background checks, or just we're hiring more people in casting? Period.
I think it was, we're hiring more people in casting and we're going to do more thorough background.
Oh, so they were explicit. They're like, hey.
Yeah, like they call... Social media was in the report.
Well, I mean, again, fact-checking, verifying, this could be something that someone just made. But someone said they went through the online application, and there was a question that was like, is there anything in your past on social media that could be used in a negative light against you, or something like that?
Everyone should say yes that applies to them.
Right?
Or, because if you say no and you find one thing, they have to take you off.
Be like, oh yeah, you liar.
But, you know, a lot of people... Trishelle...
That was the table. Sorry, guys. I'm moving my drink.
Trishelle from The Challenge, she made a big post about the double standards for kicking Sierra and Yulissa off the show, but not Austin and Nick, specifically Austin. Because he has... Well, Nick too, because he made a derogatory joke towards Chinese people in a Instagram video.
Really?
And Austin, again... He parroted anti-black propaganda last year during the eating the cats, eating the dogs. He was going crazy with that, apparently. So, well, that was just...
But, like, in a serious way?
Joking about a group of people that's just blatantly false, I think, is more than one. Like, he was called out immediately after he got his phone back, and people knew that he was off the island.
So it was bad.
People were calling him a racist to his face.
Okay,
and one of his defenses was, I have a tattoo of a black woman on my stomach, like I can't be racist. It's probably not the route you want to go.
That is the most Austin explanation. When he said that, guys... He thought that was an excellent explanation.
I think Austin
Does that give him a pass? No. Hell no.
I think he should have... I mean, even Nick...
Bye. You're replaceable.
Yes.
Bye.
All these people are replaceable.
We said this for the girls. We had a whole...
Well,
we had like one full...
Huda should have been removed for her mental health to begin with, but...
Oh, gosh. Okay, different conversation.
I think you have to start getting people with low social media following counts, and that's one of the reasons why this season is ruined, because everyone was so popular to begin with.
Yeah.
And so that just creates problems.
But then it's weird, because you would think these people would need the money less, and it seems like they're trying so much harder for the money.
Right. I don't know. It's
or
weird.
Has it the
just
whole time just
to
been to make a good impression? Did Ace just go on to get a bigger following? I don't think so.
I don't know.
You know, we can't assume people's intentions. I mean, that could be a casting question, though. What do you hope to do on the show? If his answer is win, that's concerning. But then do you still cast him, yes or no? How messy are you going to be?
After watching this season, that probably was his answer if that was the question. And yes, they would still cast him because he has 2 million followers.
Damn.
I feel like they really went for the exposure, maximum exposure this season.
I agree.
And it completely blew up in their face.
The biggest thing they were worried about was replicating numbers.
Yes. And while it is the most talked about show in the world...
Absolutely. What are we doing right now? It's
not the kind of talking about I think they were hoping for. And the fact that we're talking about, wow, you've removed 2 people from the show for... racist comments. the show's boring, nothing's happening, no one deserves the money.
It's not the season you're going to show to executives when you want to get another season.
Watch you. They probably now are like, let's go to the producer of last season, try to poach him back, and give him a massive raise. Because this season, whoever produced that is probably going to get fired.
Yes, see if his schedule is open.
Yeah.
Because the UK one is doing it right. Casa is going to be spicy, spicy, spicy.
They're having a movie night, so that means there's enough content for a movie night.
Is it because they keep more of their original people? It has been so many episodes now, and we've barely lost anyone. Did they try to shuffle up too quickly in the American one?
I think
We're kind of doing like a versus. I like this.
the beginning of... So Nick and Ace are the only OG guys left. And there are 3 OG girls left in the USA version. But Ace and Shelly have been together since day one and never tried to be with anybody else.
Not true. Remember? Ace and Amaya. They didn't literally start the season with each other. They tried to play we're going to come together. We met outside of this, or like we've liked each other on social media before.
Yeah, apparently they've known each other since like
it.
2020 or 2021. So,
which I think that ruins it too.
Yes. Then again, big social media followings. You're going to have these people that know each other.
I mean, what did I say about Andriana? I think
That's definitely not her name.
Andreina.
Andreina, I think is how they...
No.
Whatever.
Andrina.
Whatever. She was barely in the show.
Apparently, Michael B. Jordan liked one of her pictures.
So why isn't he on the island?
I can't get over that. No, but you know what I mean? Like, that's a big social media presence.
Yes.
To even land before... Like, even if it wasn't him on the other side of the phone, to land on... Even to be big enough for someone to fake that picture is going to be weird for some of them after this. Are they all looking for the type of exposure where people recognize you on the street? And do they get recognized on the street?
I don't think
do they live as celebrities?
Even knows, like... I don't think she came in for exposure. Like Jalen, he didn't come for exposure. Like, I think some of the cast definitely came for exposure. Do I think Taylor came for exposure? No. I think he wanted the money. But, yeah, it's just... UK, oh man, everybody's so, like... All the guys are so gross this season. Like, I thought the guys at the beginning of the US version were bad. Holy cow.
At the beginning. Steadily all throughout, you mean?
Yeah, like...
Steadily all throughout, you mean? Except for, like, Chris and Pepe. Okay, actually, US had a couple. Okay, US.
Taylor just wanted a vacation. Let's be real.
And Ace is 5'8" on a good day.
Yeah.
Which there's nothing wrong with
Austin wanted a vacation.
Yes. Ugh. Okay. Do not get me started. Yes. If you're just here to bro out, go on a different show.
Yeah. Go on Too Hot to Handle.
No, that's stupid too. Well, then again, no, you get in trouble for banging and stuff, so actually it's very smart.
Yes.
They should be due for another Too Hot to Handle, shouldn't they?
I'm shocked.
Or did they cancel it?
I don't think they've canceled it. I'll have to check, but they definitely should have come out by now, or at least sometime this summer.
Guys, we will talk about that as well if you would like.
No, that's
You...
the stupid traffic cone, Lana.
It's just like a sound.
Yeah.
It's just like a text tone.
It's like something like that.
Good try.
Yes. No, the guys on the UK Love Island are just skis bags.
I saw this amazing skit on TikTok that was like the producers of Love Island. It was like, so for the girls, they're going to be absolute smoke shows. 10s across the board. No notes. The most beautiful girls. And then the guys, there'll be a 2. Like, it was a lot funnier.
There's
than
one
that,
guy
but-
that's like another male contestant said, "I'd love if you date my daughter." Like, he looks like a young Andy Garcia, and he seems like a gentleman, but
Bull. I think that's the UK version of talking each other up. I'd be happy if I had a daughter and you dated her.
He hasn't done anything schemy like.
Isn't he part of the wife swap right now? That's what we're on, the wife swap with Emily and someone and someone and someone. And
he
then
did
Shakira's
it.
somehow in
Okay,
there.
compare the 2 conversations of him being very respectful and saying, you know, I'd like to get to know you. We could have conversations. Meanwhile, his girl and the other guy, would you pick me? Would you pick me? Like, that was on another level.
Yeah, she came right out and said, if you had to pick between me and the girl you're currently coupled up with, who would you pick right now? And he says her. What's he supposed to say to your face?
Exactly. She said that question for him to say her.
So then she could say, he said I was his number one. Like,
yes,
he wishes we
she
were
wants
coupled
to be
up
with
right
that
now.
guy.
Yeah.
And
I wish we had names for you guys. If you would like if you would like us to talk more about the UK, Emily is definitely one, right?
Connor's with Emily, but he wants to be with Megan. Megan's with Tony, who's now exploring Emily.
You're doing so good, but we just had a recoupling, so I don't say Tony's with him now.
Tony's with Megan.
Tony's a girl.
No, his name is Tony too, isn't it?
The
Andy,
American girl's name is Tony.
Yes, Toni. But isn't the Andy Garcia his name Tony
You're
also?
killing me right now. Are there 2 Tonys?
I don't know.
You can't look it up.
I can't.
We're not going to look it up. It's not important.
We're at 51 minutes. So.
Neal, he's given us the red light. So, guys, if you're still with us, tell us if you would like us to talk about Love Island UK. We're probably going to do it anyway, but we're behind.
Maybe each quarter of the episodes we'll do one. I can't do another every episode gets a podcast for Love Island UK. There's too much. It's too much.
I want to binge it. I want to do more.
I'd rather binge
100%. Which is what we're going to go do right now. What should you guys go do? Before you exit out of this, you should give it a like. You should give it 5 stars. You should rate it. You should share it. You should comment, even if it was just a little emoji or just a little heart. You should say hi, because we want to say hi back. But we can't if you don't say hi first.
Yes.
So this is our hi. Hi. H-I-G-H. Hi. Bye.
Bye.